Mic check, heart check. Hey, favorite human, you're welcome or welcome back to A Walk with AFI, a space where we talk about anything and everything as long as it gives us the chance to hold a mirror to see our reflection and ultimately encourage us to be a better version of ourselves. And I remain your host, AFI. So whether you are listening on a weekend or during the week, thank you for tuning in, and I hope that this episode finds you doing amazingly well. If this is your first time tuning into Work with AFI, hey! Welcome to Work with AFI. I'm so glad to have you here. And if you are a returning listener, my G, please chop knuckle. That's how we do it here. Thank you for tuning in once again to Work with AFI. And today's episode really means a lot, especially if you are a returning listener. Thank you for not looking at my bad character and saying, who is this AFI? No, I'm not going to listen. But thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate. And I'm about to do something very awkward right now, but I actually hope you guys won't find it so awkward. Yeah. So on a count, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, guys. Okay, that was awkward. But yeah, even though, yes, I haven't spoken with you guys this year. This is my first interaction with you guys. This is my no. I just have to do that, honestly. You know that thing they used to say, exactly. It's when you wake up, that is your morning, or however they put it. But yeah, I'm just waking up and I'm in 2026, and I just realized that I've not wished you guys Happy New Year. So even though it's coming by April, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I know I went MIA and I shouldn't. Yes, life has been lifing, but that is never an excuse for me to go silent and all of that. And a big shout out to everyone that reached out to me. AFI, what's going on? What's up? We are not hearing from you. Have you stopped to work with AFI? I'm not seeing your post. Oh my goodness, you guys are just so amazing. Like, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you checking up, you reaching out to me. Honestly, it means a whole lot. I love you guys. Now you are going to make me so emotional, but let's keep it cool. Okay, so thank you so much for reaching out, and I cross my heart this is never going to repeat itself again. In fact, if anything like this is going to happen again, that will go MIA for this long, when I'm coming back, it will be with premium gist. Maybe I'll be telling you guys, guess what, I just had my wedding and I was on honeymoon. Or I'll come and say, guys, I just started this business and it's stressing me out. Yeah, one of those two. But if none of that is happening, honestly, I won't stay silent for this long. And I hope that you find a place in your heart to forgive me. And thank you for forgiving me. Aren't you so kind? You're so amazing. So thank you so much. To the business of the day. So when I picked up my mic and I was like, AFI, it's been so long you showed up. What do you even have for us? And I kept thinking, what do I actually have for you people? And I realized, okay, I've been so silent. I've gone astray for a long time. So why not discuss core lesson that I've learned from the old journey of being silent and being away? And yes, I said, why not? Yeah, let's go for it. And honestly, I don't even know if I have like a particular topic already for this thing. I know what I want to talk about, right? So don't judge me. So I don't know why I struggle with this thing a lot, even when I write poems. So when I write poems, most of the time, the topic is what comes last. Like the topic will always come last. Now, okay, what will not be the topic of this that you've just written? And I don't know if it's a good thing, honestly. But if you think it's a good thing or a bad thing, please let me know in the comment section so I will know what to do. But yeah, I mean, what I really want to talk about today is the misconceptions about waiting on God and waiting by ourselves as humans. So I realized that sometimes we really mistake what it means to wait on God and what it means to wait by ourselves, and we think they are interwoven. Honestly, they are not. They are quite different. And I'll be citing a whole lot of examples to distinguish what it means to wait on God and what to wait by ourselves. So sometimes waiting on God means you are moving without full clarity. I know that probably sounds off to you, but let me land. Allow me. Okay, so when I say that sometimes waiting on God means you are moving without full clarity. A very good example that we use is the story of Abraham in the Bible. So when God told Abraham to leave his father's house to the land where he will show him, God did not give Abraham the full detail of how the journey would be. He didn't give him the full information about where he was going to. He just told him, leave your father's house. I have a better place for you. I have a better plan for your life. You just have to move. And Abraham moved. That's like, he moved with the last clarity. The last clarity Abraham was, move, leave your father's house. And he did. And that's waiting on God. Waiting on God sometimes is moving with the last instruction. You are moving, you are not waiting for everything to be cleared. Abraham could have said, okay, you know what, I'm going to wait. Sure, you say I should leave my father's house, but I'm really going to wait until you give me the detail, you give me the blueprint of how my journey is going to be. Where do I go first? Then where do I move to? Then where do I go next? If I get to the promised land, how is it going to be? Who are the people I'm going to meet on my way? No. That did not happen. Abraham moved with the clarity that he had. So sometimes when we are waiting on God, it means we are moving with the clarity that we have. But when we are waiting by ourselves, we want everything figured out. We want everything to make sense. We want to know what is happening from the beginning to the end. And honestly, it doesn't work like that, because what's the fun in that? If God should just tell you every single thing, okay, you are meeting this person tomorrow, this person, I don't think that's going to be intriguing for us, because I feel like when we journey through some certain parts in life and we look back at the journey, we're just like, oh my God, this can only be God. I cannot move this way. See the movement now, it can never be me. Do you understand? But when you are waiting by yourself, you want everything figured out. It's like you want to send somebody on an errand. Somebody like me, I'm not really good with direction. So if you are sending me to a place, I want the detailed information of how I'm going to get to that place. So sometimes that's like you waiting by yourself. You want every single detail of where you are going to. You want every single detail of how you are going to get to that place. And what is important is the first clarity that you've received from God. You move with it, and as you keep going, He keeps showing you, He keeps telling you, okay, you go like this, and He keeps ordering your steps. So sometimes that's what it means to wait on God, and what it means to wait by ourselves. Also, waiting on God sometimes is moving at God's pace. So I would say that moving ahead of God is you waiting by yourself, but moving with Him at His pace is you waiting on God. I'm still going to cite a very wonderful example from the Bible again. Okay, and that is Abraham again, and this time with his wife Sarah. Maybe Sarah was like, Abraham, come. Am I the one with the problem? Am I the infertile one or you? Okay, so before we can know who is the infertile one, who is having this issue, because God has promised us that through us the descendants of the earth will be made and all of that, you are going to be father of many nations, but you don't even have a baby, we don't have a son, we don't have a daughter, we don't have anything. So let's know who has the problem. So go in with my maid servant Agar and let's see what happens. That is moving ahead of God. God never instructed Abraham or his wife to take in a second wife or to sleep with somebody else, or all of that, everything that they planned. God never instructed them to do it. So them doing that is moving ahead of God, and that is waiting by yourself. Because when you wait by yourself, the truth is you get tired, you get weary, you get weak, you get frustrated, and you just want to look for a way out of the whole situation, because you are thinking with your head, you are thinking with your human knowledge and not with the spirit, and that gets you tired easily. Honestly, you get tired easily when you're waiting by yourself. But when you're waiting on God, because it is in that waiting that you become weak, and that is when His strength comes to manifest and you become so strong. No wonder the Bible says that it is in our own weakness that His strength is made perfect, right? Sometimes that is waiting on God, moving at His pace and not moving ahead of Him, not doing what He did not ask you to do, and appreciating every single door that He opens. So God kept promising Abraham that He's going to do something, but because Sarah was actually very tired waiting by herself, she felt like, let's do this thing. And Abraham told her, maybe she's making a bit of sense, let's try it, let's see who has the problem, maybe I'm the one of my wife, But God knew what He was doing. He had a plan for them, but then because it's actually not easy to wait, that's another point. It's not actually easy to wait. You have to, lean on God's strength and help to wait. But I'm just saying that the differences between waiting by ourselves and waiting on God. So sometimes waiting by yourself is you moving ahead of God, doing what He did not ask you to do. You want to be 10 steps, 1 step, 5 steps ahead of Him, right? That is you waiting by yourself. And also, responding when the door opens is a sign that you are waiting on God. Responding when the door opens also means you are waiting on God. When you are waiting by yourself, sometimes you tend to just wait and get tired and be stagnant and not do anything, because you are like, okay, let me just keep waiting. Your own waiting and putting effort might means you praying, but you have to be sensitive so that when God says move, you'll be able to move. But when you're not sensitive and you're just there, sometimes you're just waiting by yourself because you're not even sensitive to what you are praying about. You don't even put your heart to what you are praying about. But when you wait on God and you keep praying and you keep asking and you keep trusting, you respond even to the most tiny door that open. Like, you just respond to it. And a very good example of this is the children of Israel when they were to leave Egypt. So before Moses came into the picture, the children of Israel were praying for a savior, praying for freedom. They were tired of slavery. They wanted a way out of Egypt and all of that. And it got to a point, Moses came into the picture. I begin to wonder, how come Moses was the only one that was saved out of all the male children that were giving birth to at that particular point in time? Why? I feel and I believe strongly that's just God answering the prayer of the children of Israel. That is God saying, you know what? Yes, I've been here, waiting for you people to keep trusting to come and meet me here. I don't even understand that. And when Moses came and told the children of Israel that, you know what, you guys are going to leave Egypt, I begin to imagine if some of those Israelites had said, you know what, me, I'm not going, there's no, if it is God that truly asked you to come and deliver us, oh Moses, let there be chariots of fire to come and carry us out of Egypt. They'll probably have perished. But because they responded to the door that God was opening for them, God opened that door of freedom and they responded. So they responded by moving one step after the other. People started packing. If it's 2 clothes that you can pack, 3 shoes you can pack, whatever food stuff you can pack, people packed and they moved out of Egypt. So imagine they did not move. Imagine they just stayed. That is disaster. And they would have actually brought that upon themselves. So I'm saying waiting on God also means to move when He asks you to move. I'm saying waiting on God also means to respond to every single door that God opens. And it's important that when you're waiting on God, like I said, you're not just praying, you are trusting, you are being sensitive in the spirit, so that even the most tiniest door that open, it is coming from God. And in fact, sometimes you just realize that, oh, this is God, because it does not align with whatever you're using your head to think. And you're just like, oh, so this is how God moves. The door might be so little, but after you open it, you realize that, oh my God, this is huge. And that is how God moves sometimes, to show us that our head cannot help us, honestly. If we keep moving based on our human knowledge, we are on a path different from what He has planned for us. That is just the truth. But when you wait on God and you are sensitive enough to see that, oh, even this door is small, but I think it's God that is opening this door. Oh my God, when you go through that door, you are going to be shocked at what you will meet at the end. You know that thing they say there is light at the end of the tunnel? That's always God. Because when you're opening the door, it's like, this is a tunnel. It's like, am I going to survive this? But at the end of the day, you're like, oh my goodness, God, you love me this much. That is it, right? And honestly, for me personally, in my own experience now, I will say that I was waiting by myself, because the truth is, I wanted something big, I wanted something different, I wanted something drastic. But I realized that while I was waiting for, something drastic, something big and all of that, I stopped making use of what I already have. And waiting on God also is like that sometimes, that you continue with what you already have. even when it seems like nothing is going your way. So waiting on God is the clarity that you've already received, you keep working with it. So in my case, I was waiting by myself because the clarity I had received, I stopped, I stayed stagnant, and that is in no way waiting on God. So waiting by yourself makes you pause until everything is clear. But when you are waiting on God, you move with what you already have, and waiting on God keeps you moving with what is already clear, irrespective of how little it might look or seem to you. But you keep moving because yes, it is God that has put this thing in your hand. So you just keep moving with it, you just keep working with it. And waiting on God also means you are not walking ahead of Him, you are not walking behind Him, but you are walking with Him. So I want you to ask yourself these three questions and answer them truthfully. The first is, am I truly waiting on God, or have I been waiting by myself? That is the first. Have I stopped moving when there is still something in my hands? What is that thing in your hands? Have you stopped moving with that thing, or are you still moving? I want you to answer that question truthfully, honestly. And the last but not the least question, have I been asking for a new instruction while ignoring the last one I already received? Think about this and answer these questions truthfully. These questions will help you to retrace your step back to the path that you ought to tread. So thank you so much for tuning in to the end of this episode. Oh my goodness, I really enjoy recording this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in and for staying to the end. If you've learned anything, relearned anything, or unlearned anything, please let me know in the comment section. And if this episode has resonated with you one way or the other, please do not forget to share, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to listen to A Walk with AFI. And I promise to see you very, very soon. I love you. Take care. Bye.